What is up, guys? We're here at a Rising Star, and we're here with Gabe.
Hello.
And he went undefeated today with?
P.U.N.K Libromancer.
So, interesting. Why are you playing Libromancers with this?
I don't know, it's just kind of fun, something new. I like the interactions between searching the Geek Boy off the P.U.N.K cards. Really fun.
Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get into the card by card.
Alright. Start off with the P.U.N.K monsters. Pretty simple. 3 Foxy Tune, 3 Xyz. Obviously, we all know what these do. Xyz searches, Foxy Tune specials. They're just the best ones to play.
Right.
2 ofs, I run 2 Deer Note, 2 Shirakusai. The 2 Deer Note, you have to run at least 2. The Shirakusais, I like running 2 because sometimes you just open one, but you usually summon them off the Foxy Tune. So opening it is not the best, although you can play one, it doesn't matter.
Well, the thing is, some things like
one ofs are 1 Ogre Dance, 1 Wagon, and 1 Madam Spider. I play the Ogre Dance as just an extra search and an extra body. Wagon gets you your field spell, which is insane, and the traps are pretty good, so I play that. Spells and traps. 2 of the field spell, because it's just Pot of Greed.
It's just Pot of Greed.
It is insane.
What's the effect?
So every time you pay for a psychic monster to activate its effect, you can draw 1 card, which you can use that effect twice per turn, and then once per turn you can banish a P.U.N.K monster from grave to special a P.U.N.K from hand.
That is insane. Yeah, that's really just Pot of Greed.
Yeah. For trap cards, I play 1 of each. You can make it's okay. I usually search this because you're usually ending on the quick sync into the Amazing Dragon for like infinite bounces.
Right, so what did each one do?
So this one is just imperm, and then if you control a P.U.N.K monster, you gain life points equal to the negated monster's attack.
Okay.
And this one targets a set card on the field and pops it, but if you control a P.U.N.K monster, you can pop any card.
Okay, so we've got Imperm and Infernity Break.
Yeah.
Okay. Decent.
Pretty good. Moving on to the Libromancers.
The Liberals.
I play 3 Geek Boy.
This is just the Stratos for the archetype, right?
Yeah, this one searches the spell card.
Right.
And what's really funny is that it's a level 3 psychic, because that can just be searched through the P.U.N.K engine.
Right, and the whole engine both engines just run off of E-Telly. It's like
yeah.
Jet fuel.
100%. Moving on, I'm running 2 fires. You can make an excuse for 3rd, but I didn't really need it. It doesn't come up.
So what does the fire do?
The fire, so they all share the effect of revealing one from hand, ritual monster from hand to special summon themselves. Fire searches a monster when it's special summoned. And then I run 1 agent. Agent can target a card in a Libromancer card in the graveyard to add it back to hand. But if you add a spell or trap, you do have to put a card from your hand to the top of the deck or bottom of the deck.
Seems fair. Fair and balanced card.
Yeah, it's a level 6, which obviously its counterpart in the ritual, Doombroker, and then I play 1 of the Magic Mystic Girl. But Doombroker is also level 6, so that's just a free tribute fodder. Doombroker can set a Libromancer trap directly from the deck, and then if you use monsters on field for its summon, it can attack directly, and if it inflicts battle damage, you can target a monster your opponent controls and shuffle it into the deck.
Very cool.
Yeah, and then this one is if you use monsters on field, you can it can't be targeted by card effects. Or I don't know if it's card effects, or I know it just can't be targeted by certain effects. And then it's on summon, it's imperm.
There, imperm on summon, not bad. Not bad.
And then moving on to the spells, I run 1 copy of Appearance. Appearance is obviously the field spell, and it's crazy. It is on activation, adds any Libromancer monster from deck to hand, and it can once per turn ritual summon a Libromancer by attributing from field or hand. And then I play 1 copy of Origin Story.
Okay.
This is so it's a continuous. It on activation you can set 1 Libromancer spell or trap from your deck. You usually search this off Geek Boy and then set the field spell off of it. And then it if you ritual summon a Libromancer ritual monster while you control it, you can target a spell or trap your opponent controls and destroy it. And then it gives an attack boost to your ritual monsters. I forget exactly what it is though.
So just lots of layers of interaction and consistency.
Yep. And then to round off, I run 1 of Intervention. This is an Omni Negate by targeting a ritual monster you control, bouncing it to the hand, and then afterwards you can special summon a Libromancer monster from your graveyard.
Okay.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Not bad.
And then another package I run is 3 Illusion of Chaos with 1 Magician Souls.
Okay.
The reason I'm running 3 Illusion of Chaos instead of like 2 and 2 or something, or 2 or 1, is because you really want to open at least 1 ritual monster in your hand. Because if you can't get a ritual monster into your hand, it doesn't matter if you can search the Geek Boy or not, because he can't special himself.
Okay.
So obviously, Illusion of Chaos can search Magician Souls. Magician Souls dumps Illusion to summon, and then Magician Souls can just be another pot of greed for the deck.
Right. So there's lots of draw power.
Oh yeah. I think I drew half my deck during one of my games.
Insane.
For hand traps, start off triple Ash Blossom. It's just the best generic hand trap right now, obviously. And then I'm running 1 Ghost Ogre, because if you open your Geek Boy in hand already, you can just search this instead of him, which is just a free hand trap.
Ghost Ogre can be used from hand or field, so it works really well with E-Telly.
I have actually done that, and I did that in one of my games. I E-Tellied out a Ghost Ogre on draw phase.
Very cool. Very cool. Also very good against Horus this format.
Yes,
so.
it's crazy against Horus. Moving on, pretty obvious, run triple E-Telly. This card is insane for the deck. It holds the deck together. You can just extend through anything, get free summons.
I mean, it's basically quick launch, but better.
It is, indeed. And then to round off the main deck, I'm running triple copies of Preparation of Rites, because it's just,
Crazy.
yeah, it just adds you your ritual monsters so that you can special your Libromancers.
Have you thought about running like 1 Saravis, just so like you already drew Illusion and like a Libromancer, you have like basically another hand trap?
Yeah, that's the level 7 ritual white dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually looking at it this morning, and I just decided not to put it in.
Fair enough.
Because it's already a 42 card deck list,
Okay, so
and I couldn't figure out what to take out.
fair enough, yeah.
So that's the main deck. For the extra deck, start off with Synchros. I'm running 2 copies of Amazing Dragon. This can be 1 copy. I don't think I ever made 2 copies in a single match. You can cut this for one of them for anything else, basically. It's just a flex slot.
Yeah.
If you don't know what it does, basically on summon, you can target cards on the field up to the number of level 3 psychic monsters in your grave with different names and bounce them to the hand, and then once per turn you can revive any punk monster from your graveyard. You can only use one effect per turn though, so if you're trying to clear out the board, you won't be able to bring back, but
Still a good card.
Still a great card, yeah. I'm running one Pep.
I mean, you got
Psychic
it.
and Butcher.
This card is insane.
This card was specifically made for punks, 100%.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's insane. You know, banish 2 cards.
Unaffected by activated effects, 3,500, gains more attack. I mean, this card can be really hard to out.
Oh yeah, and it triggers off your punk field spell as well because it's a psychic monster that pays.
That is correct.
It's insane.
Alright.
Synchro 10s, I'm running 1 Baron and 1 Chungus. Sword Soul Summon Chenging.
Kind of just the best level 10s you can make. I mean,
Yeah, they are just the best. I don't think I made a single one of them throughout the entire game.
it's nice to have it. I mean, you could go like, you know, if you manage to get out the Illusion of Chaos and like Fox or Ziamin, like you can make Baron. It sounds like a decent line if you have to.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'd say the Chungus is another flex spot. You can put something else in. Doesn't really matter.
But if you're playing Synchros, you might as well play Baron.
Yeah, you might as well. I'm only running 1 Synchro 8, which is 1 Dragon Drive.
Okay.
I will say, I do kind of wish I ran either 2 of this or another Synchro 8. Just 2 Synchro 8s is probably the best. Like, take out the Chungus or the second Dragon, Amazing Dragon for another Synchro 8. It's your choice. I was thinking about Crimson Blader to help close out games.
That'd be insane.
Just a funny little thing, but
Yeah.
I was also thinking about what do you call it? Savage Dragon.
Boral Savage, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm running 1 Synchro 6, which is Stardust Charge Warrior because
Make a draw card.
Yep. And then I usually make this using. There are a lot of times where I can put up Geek Boy, Fire, or Magician Souls, and then have an extra level 3 punk. In which case I just make this, get a free draw, and then wink off.
Right.
It's crazy. This actually helped me close out the final game because I was able to punch over all of his monsters with it. He was summoning some pretty small monsters, but this could just punch over them because it attacks all. For Link monsters, I'm running 1 copy of IP and 1 copy of SP.
Good cards. Good cards.
Yeah, they're pretty incredible. Obviously, IP quick links. SP is just double disruption.
Yeah, just 2 interactions, and then, you know, basically just Omega every turn, but for the field. So sounds pretty good.
It's absolutely insane. I'm running, to round off Link 2s, I'm running 1 Nightmare Phoenix and 1 Dynamundo.
What does Dynamundo do?
Dynamundo can only be Link summoned using 2 monsters, including a ritual monster. On summon, he targets 1 card your opponent controls and 1 ritual monster in your graveyard and shuffles them back. And then during your opponent's turn, you can quick effect, tribute himself, target a ritual monster in your graveyard, and special summon it. It's basically, I ran it because if you play against Cash and they get rid of your SP Little Knight, this is just another disruption you can go into off IP.
Gotcha. That seems pretty good.
Yeah, and then Nightmare Phoenix never came up. I honestly, this is actually the biggest flex spot for the deck.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm sure it's like there if you get like rivalry, or there can only be something
100%.
like that, some kind of floodgate you can pop.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't come up, it doesn't come up.
Yep. Alright, and then Link 3, I'm running 1 Nightmare Unicorn.
Yep. It's Unicorn.
It do be Unicorn. Pretty crazy. And then I'm running 1 Underworld Goddess.
The White Lady.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're running IP, you might as well run.
I might as well. I had to have an out to towers somehow.
Right. You gotta have an out to the purely Xyz,
And then I run 1 Xyz monster, which is one Typhon. This card came up once and won me the game because of it, because it's just crazy.
Right.
Just summon it on it, anything basically. Shuffle one back, and then everything else gets negated.
Yeah. And then last card is Rising card, which you summon using Sharkusai.
Yes, and then tribute to summon 2 more.
Basically, it's just kind of like Soul Charge. They're kind of like the for higher Link 2, but
yeah,
pretty solid. Pretty solid. So.
And then its hidden effect won me a game because if it uses Synchro material, you can target a Synchro monster or a P.U.N.K monster, and it can attack twice.
Oh god, double attack pep.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so that's the deck. Anything you'd really change about it?
Mostly just certain flex spots in the extra deck. Other than that, not really anything.
Alright, any shoutouts you got?
Shout out to Rising Star. Shout out to... Can't think of anything else.
Alright. Well, thanks, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you.